hair of stainless maidenhood, heard my unran blood fading in my cheeks with thigh-black mantle, till strange love, grown bold, think true love acted simple modesty. Oh, come, night, come, Romeo, come, thou day and night, for thou wilt lie upon the wings of night, wider than the new snow upon a raven's back. Come, gentle night, come, loving, black-browed night, give me my Romeo. And when he shall die, take him and cut him out into little stars, and he shall make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night and pay no worship to the garish sun. Oh, I have bought the mansion of love and not yet possessed it, and in no soul not yet enjoyed. Oh, so tedious is this day, like the night before some festival to an impatient child who have new robes and may not wear them. Oh, here comes my nurse, and she brings news, and every tongue that speaks but Romeo's name speaks but heavenly eloquence. Nurse, what news? What hast thou there? The course that Romeo did thee fetch?
The course.
I need what news? Why dost thou wring thy hands?
Well a day, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. We are undone, lady. We are undone. Alack the day. He's gone. He's killed. He's dead.
Hurt thou thus that dost lie?
Can heaven?
Oh, can heaven be so envious?
Romeo can, though heaven cannot. Oh, Romeo. Romeo. Whoever would have thought it? Romeo.
What devil art thou thus that dost torment me so? This torture should be roared in dismal hell. Has Romeo slain himself? Say thou but I, that bare foul eye, shall poison more than the death-darting eye of a cockatrice. I am not I, if there be such an eye, or those eyes shut that make the answer I. If he be slain, say I, or if not, no. Brief sounds determine my weal or woe.
I saw the wound. I saw it with mine eyes. God save the mark here on his manly breast. A piteous corpse. A bloody, piteous corpse. Pale, pale as ashes, all bedaubed in blood. All in gore, blood. I swooned at a sight.
Oh, break my heart, poor bankrupt, break at once. To prison eyes ne'er look on liberty. Vile earth to earth resign, and thou and Romeo press one heavy bier.
Oh, Tybalt, Tybalt, the best friend I had. Oh, courteous Tybalt, honest gentleman, that ever I should live to see thee dead.
What storm is this that blows so contrary? Is Romeo slaughtered, and is Tybalt dead? My dear loved cousin and my dear lord?
Tybalt is gone, and Romeo banished. Romeo that did kill him is banished.
Oh, God, did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
It did. It did, alas the day, it did.
Serpent heart hid with a flowering face. Did ever dragon keep so fair a gate? Dove-feathered raven, wolvish ravening lamb, and damn saint and honorable villain? Was ever book containing such vile matter so fairly bound that deceit should dwell in such a gorgeous palace?
There's no trust, no faith, no honesty in men. All perjured, all forsworn, all naught, dissemblers all. Shame come to Romeo.
Blessed be thy tongue for such a wish. He was not born to shame. Upon his brow shame is a shame to sit. For 'tis a throne where honor is crowned, sole monarch of the universal earth. Oh, what a beast I was to chide at him.
Would you speak well of him that killed your
shall smooth thy name when I, thy 3 hours wife, have mangled it. But wherefore, villain, dost thou kill my cousin? My villain cousin would have killed my husband. Back, you foolish Jews, your tributary drops belong to one which you mistaking offer up to join. My husband lives, that Tybalt would have slain, and Tybalt's dead that would have slain my husband. All this is a comfort, wherefore I weep then. Tybalt is dead, and Romeo vanished. Vanished at that one word, vanished would have slain 10,000 Tybalts. Tybalt's death was woe enough if it had ended there, or if sour woes delight and fellowship immediately be ranked among other griefs. Why follow not when she said Tybalt's death that thy father or thy mother, nay, or both, which not in lamentations might have moved? But with the rear word following Tybalt's dead, Romeo is banished. To speak that word is father, mother, Tybalt, Romeo, Juliet, all slain, all dead. There is no end, limit, measure, bound in that word's death. No womb can that word sound. Where is my father and my mother?
Weeping and wailing over Tybalt's corpse. Will you go to them? I will bring you thither.
Wash they his wounds, thine will be spent, and there's a tribe for Romeo's banishment. Take up those cords, or ropes, you are beguiled, both you and I, for Romeo's exile. He made you a highway to my bed, but I, a maid, thy mean Juliet. Come, cords, come, nurse, out to my wedding bed, and death, not Romeo, take my maidenhead.
Hie you to your chin. I'll find Romeo to comfort you. I wot well where he is.
Go, find him. Give this ring to my true knight, and bid him come to take his last farewell.
Lights change. Father? News? Is the prince's doom? What sorrow craves acquaintance at my hand, I yet know not?
Too familiar is my dear son with such sour company. I bring thee tidings of the prince's doom.
Well, less than doomsday is the prince's doom.
A gentler judgment vanished from her lips. Not body's death, but body's banishment.
Banishment. Be merciful and say death. For exile hath more terror is much more than banishment. Do not say banishment.
Hence from Verona art thou banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
There is no world without Verona walls, but purgatory, torture, hell itself. Hence banished is banished from the world, and world's exile is but death. Then banished is death mistermed. Calling death banishment, thou cuts my head off with a golden axe and smiles upon the stroke that murders me.
O deadly sin! O rude unthankfulness! This is dear mercy, and thou seest it not!
'Tis torture. mercy. Heaven is here, where Juliet lives. Every cat, dog, little mouse, every unworthy thing live here in heaven and may look on her, but Romeo may not. More validity, more honorable estate, more courtship bliss, and carrion flies than Romeo. They may seize on the white wonder of dear Juliet's hand and steal a mortal blessing from her lips, who even in pure and bestial modesty still blushes, thinking their own kiss is sin. But Romeo may not. He is banished. Flies may do this, but I from this must fly! But Romeo is banished, and sayest thou yet that exile is not dead?
Thou fond madman, hear me but speak a word.
Oh, thou wilt speak again of banishment.
I give thee armor to keep off that word. Adversity's sweet milk, philosophy to comfort thee, though thou art banished.
Hang up philosophy! Unless philosophy can make a Juliet, display to town, reverse a prince's doom, it helps not. It prevails not. Talk no more.
Oh, then I see that madmen have no ears.
How should they when wise men have no eyes? Thou canst not speak of that thou dost not feel. Thou as young as I. Juliet, thy love. An hour but married. Sybil murdered. Doting me and like me banished. Then mightst thou speak? Then mightst thou tear thy hair? And fall upon the ground as I do now, taking the measure of an unmade grave.
Arise, alas. Romeo, hide thyself.
Not I, unless the breath of heart-sick groans mist-like enfold me from the surge of eyes.
Hark how they knock. Who's there? Romeo, arise. Thou wilt be taken. Stay a while. Stand up. Run to my study. Why? God's will. Simpleness is this. I come. Who knocks so hard? Whence come you? What's your will?
Let me come in and you shall know my errand. I come from Lady Juliet.
Welcome, then.
Oh, Holy Friar, tell me, Holy Friar, where is my lady's lord? Where is Romeo?
There, on the ground, with his own tears made drunk.
Oh, he is even in my mistress' case, just in her case. Oh, woeful sympathy, piteous predicament. Even so lies she, blubbering and weeping and blubbering. Stand up, stand and you be a man for Juliet's sake, for her sake. Rise and stand. Why should you fall into so deep an O?
Nurse.
Oh, sir, death's the end of all.
Takest thou Juliet? How is it with her? Does she not think of me an old murderer? That I have stained the childhood of our joy beloved, let her move from little of her own. Where is she? And how does she? And what says my concealed lady to our cancelled love?
She says nothing, sir, but weeps and weeps. Now falls down upon her bed, and then starts up, and Tybalt calls, and then on Romeo cries, and down falls again.
As if that name, shot from a deadly level, the gun did murder her. As if that name's cursed hand did murder her kinsman. Tell me, friars. Tell me, in what vile part of this anatomy doth my name lodge? Tell me so that I may sack the hateful mansion!
Hold thy desperate hands! Art thou a man? Thy form cries out thou art, thy tears are womanish, thy wild acts denote the unreasonable fury of a beast. Hast thou slain Tybalt? Wilt thou slay thyself, and slay thy lady too that lives in thee, by doing damned hate upon thyself? Thy true love sworn, but hollow perjury, killing that love which thou hast vowed to cherish. What roused thee, man? Thy Juliet is alive, for whose dear sake thou wast both lately dead. There art thou happy. happy. Take heed, for such die miserable. Go, get thee to thy love, as was decreed. Ascend her chamber hence, and comfort her. But look thou stay not till the watch be set, for then thou canst not pass to Mantua, where thou shalt live, till we can find a time to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, beg pardon of the prince, and call you back with 200,000 times more joy than thou wast forth in lamentation.
My lord. I'll tell my lady you will come.
Do so. Bid my sweet prepare to shine.
Go hence, good night, and here stands all your state. Either be gone before the watch be set, or by the break of day, disguised from hence, sojourn in Mantua. I'll find out your man. He shall signify from time to time every good hap to you that chances here. Give me your hand. 'Tis late. Farewell. Good night.
Then a joy past joy calls out on me. It were a grief so brief to part with thee. Farewell.
Lights change. Things have fallen out so unluckily, sir, that we've not had the time to move our daughter. Look you, she loved her kinsman Tybalt dearly. And so did I. Well, we were born to die. It's very late, she will not come down tonight. I promise you, but for your company, I would have been in bed an hour ago.
These times of woe afford no time to woo. Madam, good night. Commend me to your daughter.
I will. And know her mind early tomorrow. Tonight she's moved up to her heaviness.
Sir Paris, I will make a desperate tender of my child's love. I think she will be ruled in all respects by me. Nay, more, I doubt it not. Wife, go to you, ere you go to bed. Advise her here of my son Paris's love. Remind her, bid you her, next Wednesday. But soft. What day is this?
Monday, my lord.
Monday. Ah, oh, Wednesday's too soon. Thursday. Thursday, she shall be married to this young earl. Will you be ready? Do you like this haste?
My lord, I would that Thursday were tomorrow.
Go you to Juliet, there you go to bed. Advise her of this wedding day. Farewell, my lord. Light my chamber, ho! 'Tis so very, very late. We may call it early by and by. Good night.
Lights up.
Don't be gone. It's not yet your day. It was the nightingale, not the lark, that fills the fearful hollow of thine ear. Nightly she sings on yon pomegranate tree. Believe me, love, it was the nightingale.
It was the lark, the herald of the morn, no nightingale. Look, love, what envious streaks do lace the severing clouds in yonder east. Night's candles are burnt out, and jocund day stands tiptoe on the misty mountaintops. I must be gone and live, or stay and die.
Yond light is not daylight. I know it is some meteor that the sun exhales to be thee this night a light torchbearer and light thee on thy way to Mantua. Therefore, stay yet. Thou needest not to be gone.
Oh, let me be tamed. Let me be put to death. I am content, so thou wilt have it so. I have more care to stay than will to go. Come, death, and welcome. Juliet wills it so. Oh, is Where's my soul? Let's talk. It is not day.
It is. It is. Hie hence, be gone away. It is the lark that sings so out of tune, straining harsh and displeasing sounds. Oh, some say the lark
Makes
sweet divisions, stuff not so fishy divideth us. Oh, some say the lark in a loathed tone change eyes. Oh, now I would they change voices too, since arm in arm that voice does us affray. Hunting us and comes up to the day. Oh, now be gone, more light and light it grows.
More light and light, more dark and dark our woes.
And window let day in and let life out.
Farewell. Farewell, one kiss, and I'll descend.
Art thou gone so? Love, Lord, I, husband, friend, I must hear from thee every day in the hour, for in a minute there are many days. Oh, by this count I shall be many years in age ere I again behold my Romeo.
Farewell, I will omit no opportunity to convey my greetings, love, to thee.
Thinkest we shall ever meet again?
I doubt it not. These woes shall serve as sweet discourses in our time to come.
God, I have an ill-divining soul. Methinks I see thee now thou art below, as one dead in the bottom of a tomb. Either my eyesight fails, or thou lookest pale.
And trust me, love, in my eyes so do you. Dry sorrow drinks our blood. Adieu. Adieu.
Fortune, fortune, all men call thee fickle. If thou art fickle, what dost thou with him that is renowned for fate? Be fickle, fortune, for then I hope thou wilt not keep him long, but send him back.
Well, daughter, are you up? How now, Juliet?
Madam, I am not well.
Evermore weeping for your cousin's death. What? Wilt thou wash him from his grave with tears? And if thou couldst not make him live. Therefore have done. Some grief shows much of love, but much of grief shows still some want of wit.
Yet let me weep for feeling so the lost.
So shall you feel the loss, but not the friend you weep for.
Feeling so the lost cannot choose but ever weep the friend.
Well, girl, thou weepst not so much for Tybalt's death, as that the villain lives which slaughtered him. We will have vengeance for it, fear thou not. Then weep no more. I will send to one in Mantua, where that same vanished runagate doth live, shall give him such an unaccustomed dram that he shall soon keep Tybalt's company. And then I hope thou wilt be satisfied.
Indeed, I shall never be satisfied with Romeo till I behold him dead. With my poor heart breaking in bed. Madam, if you could find out what a man to bear poison, I would temper it, that Romeo, upon receipt thereof, soon sleep in quiet. How my heart abhors to hear him named and cannot come to him. Mine, to wreck the love I bore, the cousin that, mine.
I bore my cousin upon.
To wreck the love I bore my cousin upon his line.
Upon his body that slaughtered him.
Upon his body that slaughtered him. If I have
such a man. Now, I tell thee joyful tidings, girl.
Joy comes well in such a needy time. What are they? I beseech your ladyship.
Well, thou hast a careful father, who to put thee from thy heaviness hath sorted out a sudden day of joy.
In joyful time, what are they?
Marry, my child. Early Thursday, the gallant, young, and noble gentleman, the county Paris, at St. Peter's Church, shall happily make thee there a joyful bride.
No, by St. Peter's Church and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride. I wonder at this haste that I must wed he ere that should be my husband comes to woo. I pray you, tell my father and my lord, madam, I will not marry yet. And when I do, I swear it shall be Romeo, whom you know I hate, rather than Paris. These are news indeed.
Here comes your father now. Tell him so yourself. See how he will take it at your hand.
Why, how now? A conduit girl, what? Still in tears? Ever more showering? Oh. How now, wife? Have you delivered to her our decree?
Aye, sir, she will none. She gives you thanks. Would the girl were married to her grave.
Soft. Take me with you, wife. How will she none? Does she not give us thanks? Is she not proud? Does she not consider herself blessed, unworthy that she is, that we have brought forth so worthy a gentleman to be her bridegroom?
Not proud that you have, but thankful that you have. Proud I can never be what I hate, but thankful even for hate that is meant love.
How now, what chalk logic? What is this? Proud, and I thank you, and I thank you not, and still yet not proud. Mistress minion you, thank me no thankings, no proud me no prouds. But fettle thy fine joints against Thursday next to go with St. Peter and marry Paris, or I will drag you thither on a header. Out, you green sickness carrion, you baggage, you tallow face!
Oh, fie! What are you mad?
I beseech you, hear my knees, hear me with patience, but to speak a word.
Hang you, young baggage, disobedient wretch. I tell you what. Get thee to church or Thursday, or never after look me in the face. Speak not! Reply not! Do not answer me! My fingers itch. Wife, we thought us blessed that God gave us but this one child. Now I think this one is one too much. And we have a curse in having her. Out on her, Hilding!
You are to blame, my lord, to rate her so.
Oh, and why, Lady Wisdom? Hold thy tongue. Go smatter your gossips elsewhere. Go.
I speak no treason.
Oh, God of heaven.
May not one speak?
Hold thy tongue. Utter your gravity over a gossip's bowl, for here we need it not.
You are too hot.
Oh, God's bread. It makes me mad. Day, night, work, play, alone, in company still. My care hath been to have her matched. And having now provided a gentleman of noble parentage, fair demeans, youthful, nobly trained, stuffed, as they say, with honorable parts, proportioned as one would thought of wish a man, and then to have a wretched, puling fool, a whining mammoth, in her tender's fortune, to utter, I cannot wed. I am too young. Please, pray, pardon me. But you're not wed? I will pardon you. Graze where you will. You shall not house with me. Look to it. Think to it. I do not use suggest. Thursday is near. Lay hand on heart. Advise. And you be my friend, I'll give you to my friend. And you be not, hang, beg, starve, die in the streets, for by my soul, I will never acknowledge thee, nor what is mine shall never do thee good. Trust to it, but think you, I'll not be forsworn. Ah!
Oh, sweet my mother, cast me not away, delay this marriage for a month, a week, or if thou wilt not make the bridal bed in that dim monument where Tybalt lies.
Talk not to me, for I'll not speak a word. Do what thou wilt.
done with thee. Nurse, how shall this be prevented? My husband is on earth, my faith in heaven. How shall that faith return to me? Unless my husband send it back from heaven, I leave it in earth. What sayest thou? Is that not a word of joy, some comfort, nurse?
Faith. Here it is. Romeo is vanished. And all the world to nothing that he dares ne'er come back to challenge you. Or if he do, it needs must be by stealth. Then, since the case so stands as now it does, I think it best you married with the Count. He's a lovely gentleman. Romeo's a dish cloud to him. An eagle, madam, hath not so green, so quick, so fair an eye as Paris hath. Beshrew my very heart, I think you happy in this second match, for it excels you first.
Speakest from thy heart.
And from my soul too. Else beshrew them both.
Amen.
What?
Well, thou hast comforted me. Marvelous much. Go in, tell my lady I'm gone. Having displeased my father to Lawrence's cell to make confession and to be absolved.
Mary, I will. And this is wisely done.
Ancient damnation! Almost wicked fiend! Is it not more sin to wish me thus forsworn, or to dispraise my Lord with that same tongue which has pleased him so many thousand times before? Go, counselor. I'll to the friar to know his remedy. If all else fail, myself have power to die.
You do not know the lady's mind, and even is the course I like it not.
So modern is she weeps for Tybalt's death, and therefore have I little talked of love, for Venus smiles not in a house of tears.
Look, here comes the lady towards myself.
Happily met, my lady and my wife.
I may be, sir, when I may be a wife.
That may be, must be, love, on Thursday next.
What must be, shall be.
That's a certain text.
Come you to make confession to this father? Do not deny to him that you love me.
I will confess to you that I love him.
So will ye, I am sure, that you love me.
If I do so, it'll be of more price, being spoke behind your back than to your face.
Poor soul, my face is much abused with tears.
The tears have got small victory by that, who was bad enough before their sight.
Thou wrongst it more than tears with that report.
That is no slander, sir, which is the truth, and what I spake to my face.
That face is mine, and thou hast slandered it.
That may be so, for it is not my own. Are you at leisure, Holy Father, now, or shall I come to you at evening mass?
God shield I should disturb devotion. Juliet, on early Thursday will I rouse ye. Till then, adieu, and keep this holy kiss.
Shut the door, and once thou hast done so, come weep with me, past hope, past cure, past help.
Juliet, I already know thy grief. It strains me past the comfort of my wits.
Tell me not, friar, that thou hast heard of this, unless thou can tell me how I may prevent it. If in thy wisdom thou can give no help, do thou recall my resolution wise, and with this knife I'll have it presently. God joined my heart and Romeo's streams and mead, this bloody knife shall play the umpire, arbitrating that which the commissions of thy years and art could to no true issue of honor bring. Be so long not to speak. I long to die, if what thou speakest speak not of remedy.
Hold, daughter, for I do spy a kind of hope which craves as desperate in execution as that is desperate which we would prevent. If, rather than to marry County Paris, thou hast the strength of will to slay thyself, then is it likely thou would undertake a thing like death to chide away this shame, that copest with death himself to escape from it? And, if thou darest, I'll give thee remedy.
Who bid me leave rather than marry Paris, of battlements of yonder tower, or walk in thievish ways, or bid me lurk where serpents are, shame me with roaring bears, things that to have been told have made me tremble, and I will do so without fear or doubt.
Hold, then. Go home. Be merry. Give consent to marry Paris. Wednesday is tomorrow. Tomorrow night, look that thou lie alone. Take thou this vial, and being then in bed, this distilled liquor drink thou off. When presently through all thy veins shall run a cold and drowsy humour, for no pulse shall keep his native progress, but surcease. No warmth, no breath shall testify thou livest. The roses in thy lips and cheeks shall fade to paly ashes. Thy eyes' windows fall like death when he shuts up the day of life. Each part, deprived of supple government, shall stiff and stark and cold appear like death. And in this borrowed state of shrunk death, thou shalt continue 42 hours, and then awake, as from a pleasant sleep. Now, when the bridegroom comes in the morning to rouse thee from thy bed, there art thou dead. Thou shalt be born to the same ancient vault where all the kindred of the captives lie. In the meantime, against thou shalt awake, shall Romeo, by my letters, know our drift, and he shall come hither, and he and I shall watch thy waking. And that very night shall Romeo bear thee hence to Mantua, and this shall save thee from this present shame, if no inconstant toy nor womanish fear abate the valor in the acting it.
Give me, tell me not of fear.
Hold, get you gone. Be strong and prosperous in this resolve. I'll send a friar with speed to Mantua with my letters to thy lord.
Love, give me strength, and strength shall help afford. Farewell, dear father.
Let's change. Well, how now? Headstrong. Where have you been gadding?
To learn me to repent the sin of disobedient opposition to you and your beheads, and enjoined by Holy Lawrence to fall prostrate here and beg your pardon. Pardon, I beseech you, henceforward I am ever ruled by you.
Why, I am glad on it. This is well. Stand up. This is as it should be.
Nurse, will you go with me into my closet to help me sort through needful ornaments as you see fit to furnish me tomorrow?
Go, nurse. Go with her. We'll to church tomorrow.
Aye, those attires are best, but, gentle nurse, I pray thee, leave me to myself tonight. For I have need of many orisons to move the heavens to smile upon my state, which, well, thou knowest, is cross and full of sin. What? Are you breathing out? such necessaries as are behooving for our state tomorrow.
Good night. Get thee to bed and rest. Thou hast need.
Farewell! God knows when we shall meet again. I have a faint, cold fear thrills through my veins that almost freezes up the heat of life. I'll call them back again to comfort me. Nurse! What should she do here? My dismal scene I needs must act alone. Come, Vile. What if this mixture do not work at all? Shall I be married then tomorrow morning? What if it be poison, which the friar studiedly have ministered to have me dead, lest in this marriage he should be dishonored because he married me before to Romeo? I fear it is. And yet, methinks it should not, for he has still been tried a holy man. How if, when I am laid in the tomb, I wake before the time Romeo come to redeem me? There is a fearful point. Shall I not then be stifled in the vault, to whose foul mouth no wholesome air breathes in, and there die strangled ere my Romeo comes? Or if I live, is it not very like the horrible conceit of death and night together with the terror of the place as in a vault? An ancient receptacle, where for these many 100 years the bones of all my ancestors are packed. Where bloody Tybalt, yet but green in earth, lies festering in his shroud. Where they say, at some hours in the night, spirits resort. Alack, alack, is it not like I, so early waking, what with loathsome smells and shrieks like mandrakes torn out of the earth, that living mortals hearing them run mad? Oh, if I wake, shall I not then be distraught with all environment and with all these hideous fears, and madly play with my forefathers' joints, and pluck the mangled Tybalt from his shroud, and in this rage, with some great kingsman's bones as with a club, dash out my desperate brain? Oh, look. Methinks I see my cousin seeking out Romeo, who did spit his body upon a rapier's point. Stay, Tybalt, stay! Romeo, Romeo, Romeo. I come. This, I drink to thee.
Lights change.
Mistress! But Mistress Juliet! Fast I warrant her she. My lamb, my lady. Sigh, you slug-a-bed. My love. I say, madam, sweetheart, my bride. What, not a word? You take your pennyworths now. Sleep for a week, for the next night I warrant the Count of Paris will have said at his rest that you shall rest but little. God forgive me. What? Dress and in your clothes and down again? must wake you. Lady? 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 My lady's dead! Oh, well a day that ever I was born! Simaku Vite! Oh, my lord! My lady!
What noise is here?
Look! Look! Oh, Vite!
Oh, me. Oh, me. Oh, my only life. Arise. Look up. Oh, I will die with thee. Help. Help, Paul, help.
For shame! Bring Juliet forth, her Lord has come!
She's dead. Deceased. She's dead. Like the day.
The day she's dead.
Let me see
She's
her.
dead. She's dead.
Let me see her! Out. Alas, she's cold. Oh. Her blood is settled, and her joints are stiff. Life and these lips have long been separated. Oh, death lies on her like an untimely frost on the sweetest flower of all the field.
Come, is the bride ready to go to church?
Ready to go, but never to return. Oh, my son. The night before that wedding day, at death laid with her wife. There she is. Flower that she was. Deflowered by him. Death is my son-in-law. Death is my heir. My daughter he hath wedded. Line.
I will die.
I will die and leave him all. Life, living, all is death.
Have I thought long to see this morning's face, and doth it give me such a sight as this?
Accursed, unhappy, wretched,
Oh,
hateful day.
Oh, child.
Oh, woeful
Oh,
day.
child. My soul is not my child. Dead art thou. Alack, my child is dead. And with my child, my joys are buried.
Peace! Oh, for shame! Confusion's cure lives not in these confusions. Heaven and yourself had a part in this fair maid. Now heaven hath all, and all the better is it for the maid. Your part you could not keep from death, but heaven keeps his part in eternal life. Dry up your tears, and stick your rosemary on this fair corpse, and as is the custom, bear her in all her best array to the church. Though fond nature bids all lament, yet nature's tears are reason's merriment. Go, sir, get you in, and madam, go with them, and sir, Paris, everyone, prepare to follow this fair corpse unto her grave. The heavens do lower upon thee for some ill. Move them no more by crossing their high will.
If I may trust the flattering truth asleep, my dreams present some joyful news at hand. I dreamt my lady came and found me dead. Strange dream that gives a dead man leave to think, and breathed such life with kisses in my lips that I revived and was an emperor. Ay me, how sweet is love itself possessed when but love showers are so rich in joy. News from Verona! How now, Balthazar, dost thou not bring me letters from the friar? How fares my lady? Is my father well? How fares my Juliet that I ask again, for nothing can be ill if she be well?
And she is well, and nothing can be ill. Her body lies in Capel's monument, and her immortal part with angels lives. I saw her laid low in her kindred's vault, and presently took post to tell you. Oh, pardon me, sir, for bringing these ill news, since you did leave it from my office.
Is it even so? That I defy you, stars. Thou knowest my lodging. Get me ink and paper, hire post horses, I will hence tonight.
I do beseech you, sir, have patience. Your looks are pale and wild, and do import some misadventure.
Hush! Thou art deceived! Leave me and bid the thing I bid thee do! Oh, Juliet, I will lie with thee tonight.
Lights changed. Holy Franciscan Friar, Brother Ho!
Welcome from Mantua. Oh, what says Romeo? Or if his mind be rich, give me his letter.
Going to find a barefoot brother of our order to associate me here in the city, visiting the sick, and finding him, the searchers of the town, suspecting that we're both in a house where the fearful pestilence did rage, sealed up the doors and would not let us go. So my trip to Mantua didn't happen.
Who bore my letter then to Romeo?
I could not bear it. Here it is again. And I could not send a messenger because of the infection.
Happy fortune. Why, my brotherhood letter was not nice, but full of charge of dear import, and the neglected may do much danger. Friar John, go hence and get me an iron crow and bring it straight into my cell. Within 3 hours shall fair Juliet wake. She will beshrew me much that Romeo hath had no notice of these accidents. But I will ride again to Mantua, and keep her in my cell till Romeo come. Poor, living corpse, closed in a dead man's tomb.
Lights change.
Flower, with flowers thy bridal bed I strew. Oh, woe, why can't it be as dust and stones, which with sweet water nightly I will do, or, wanting that, with tears to stint my moans? The obsequies that I for thee will keep nightly shall be to strew thy grave in me.
Thou detestable maw, thou womb of death, gorged with the dearest morsel of the earth. Beside force thy rotten jaws to open, and in despite I'll cram thee with more food.
Stop! Thy unhallowed toil, vile Montague! Can vengeance be pursued further than death? Condemned villain, I do apprehend thee. Obey and go with me, for thou must die.
Good gentle youth, and not a death for man.
I do defy thy conjurations and apprehend thee for a felon here.
Wilt thou provoke me? Then have at thee, boy! sour misfortunes. Look, I'll bury thee a triumphant grave. A grave where no lantern slaughtered you. Realize, Juliet, beauty makes this vault of feasting presence full of light. How oft, when men are at the point of death, have they been married, which their keepers called as lightning before their death? Well, how may I call this a lightning? Oh, my love, my wife! That sucked the honey of thy breath. Why art thou yet so fair? Shall I believe that unsubstantial death is amorous? And that the lean abhorred monster keeps thee here in the dark to be his paramour? For fear of that, I will still stay with thee, and never from this palace of dim night depart again. Here will I remain with worms that are thy chambermaids. Here will I set up my everlasting rest and shake the yoke of inauspicious stars of this world-wearied flesh. Eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace. And lips, look here the doors of breath. Seal with the righteous kiss. The stateless bargain to an engrossing death. Come, bitter conduct, come. Come, unsavory guide. Thou desperate pilot. Now at once run on the dashing rocks thy seasick weary bark. Here's to my love. O true apothecary, thy drugs are quick. Thus with a kiss, I die.
Romeo! 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 Romeo. So pale. What's this? In Paris too?
Oh, comfortable fire. Where is my lord? I remember well where I should be, and there I am. Where is my Romeo?
What's the matter? Lady, come from that nest of death, contagion, and unnatural sleep. Stay not to question, for the watch is coming. Come, go, good Juliet. Where is he? I dare no longer stay.
Go! Go ahead. I will not wait. What's this? Look how close my true hit. Poison? I see it's been his timeless end. Soul drunk all and left no friendly drop to help me after. I will kiss thy lips. Happily some poison yet thou came on with, and he died but restored. Thy lips are warm.
Quickly, my
noise. And I'll be brief. Oh, happy dagger. This is thy sheath. There. Rest. And let me die.
What misadventure is so early up that calls our person from our morning's rest?
Oh, heavens. Oh, wife, look how our daughter bleeds.
Come, Montague, for thou art early up to see thy son and heir more early down.
Oh, thou honest heart, what manners is this, to press before thy father to his grave?
Seal up the mouth of outrage for a while till we can clear these ambiguities and know their spring, their head, their true descent. Bring forth the parties of suspicion.
I am the greatest, able to do least, yet most suspected, as the time and place doth make against me of this direful murder. And here I stand, both to impeach and purge, myself condemned and myself excused.
And say at once what thou dost know in this.
I will be brief, for my short date of birth is not so long as is a tedious tale. Romeo, there dead, was husband to that Juliet, and she, there dead, was Romeo's faithful wife. I married them, and their stolen marriage day was Tybalt's doomsday, whose untimely death banished the new-made bridegroom from the city, for whom, and not Tybalt, Juliet pined. You, to remove that siege of Greece from her betrothed, and would have married her perforce to County Paris. Then comes she to me, and with wild looks did bid me devise a means to rid her of this second marriage, or in my cell there would she kill herself. Then gave I her, so tutored by my art, a sleeping potion, which so took effect as I intended, for it wrought on her a form of death. Meantime, I writ to Romeo that he should come hither on this dire night to help to take her from her borrowed grave, being the time the potion's force should cease. But he who bore my letter, Friar John, this day by accident, and yesternight gave my letter back. Then all alone, at the prefixed hour of her waking, came I to take her from her kindred's vault. But when I came, some minute ere the time of her awaking, there untimely lay the noble Paris, and true Romeo dead. Yet she, too desperate, would not go with me, and as it seems did violence on herself.
Where be there?
Where be their enemies? Capulet, Montague, see what a scourge is laid upon your hate, that heaven finds means to kill your joys with love. And I too, from winking at your discords, have lost a brace of kinsmen. All are punished.
Oh, Brother Montague, take that hand. This is my daughter's jointure, for no more can I demand.
But I can do more. So I will raise her statue of pure gold, that while Verona by that name exists, there shall none line.
No figure at such rate.
There shall no figure, keep going.
At
line.
such rate be set.
There shall no figure at such rate be set as that of pure and line.
True faithful Juliet.
Of that of true faithful Juliet.
As rich shall Romeo's by his ladies lie, poor sacrifices for our enmity.
A glooming peace this morning with it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show his head. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned, and some punished. For never was a story of more woe than this, of Juliet and her Romeo.
And blackout.